are continuing with what are some weather patterns? Everybody, let's show what you got on your rain gauges. So I saw Dinmin. Dinmin, do you want to hold yours up for everybody? Nice. How many centimeters is that?
9.
Wow. So there are 9 centimeters of rain today, I guess, today. That's excellent. Make sure you write that down in your chart, Dinmin, and then put it back outside, okay? Who else measured rain last night? I don't need to see the rain gauge, just hold up your measurements. Michael?
I got 1 centimeter again because I haven't recorded as much rain.
Okay, nice. So 1 centimeter, good. Anyone else get a measurement? Who else was supposed to put it outside? Did you, Sup?
Yes.
How many centimeters did you get?
3 out of 5.
3, okay. Make sure you write it down in your chart, okay? All right, everyone else should have temperature. I want to see you hold up your charts. If you don't have one made yet, all right, it should be out every day. Here's Nancy's. Nancy wrote down the temperature. Suri, do you have yours?
Yes.
Let's see it. I want to see them. Bo, do you have temperature or precipitation written down?
Yes, but only the one.
That's okay. Let's see it. The beginning of every class, I need to see them. Good job, Suri. Excellent. I saw Dami's. I want to see them written down. I've seen Nancy, Michael, Suri, Dami. Good job, Zoyman. Guys, writing down, checking the centimeters in your rain gauge. I got 8 centimeters. Pour it out, set it back down, write it down. Or, what is the weather today in Hanoi? Oh, it's 28 degrees Celsius. There, it takes less than 1 minute. Am I right? Good, make sure you write it down every time and then empty it and put it back outside. Empty it and put it back outside so you can tell me your number tomorrow. Let's get started on your homework. Okay, so the sun and the weather patterns in the morning, evening, and nights. First, I have a quick video to show. Hai Fong sent this in on Tuesday, but I forgot to show it Tuesday and Wednesday. Sorry, Hai Fong. So here is his video from the weekend homework.
Hello everyone, my name is Hai Fong. I'm a student in a school. Today I will talk about forest that is so important. You want to hear? Okay, I will. For you see my animal. I have here a rhino, a cheetah. A cheetah can climb tree and can't run fast. The giraffe. This giraffe is high. He can eat a tree like this.
Wow, yes, you're right. That's why it's so tall.
The next is cat. A chicken. This chicken, you can eat a chicken free. A buffalo and the elephant and the zebra and the koala that is in tree. And
very nice. Wow, so many animals.
Tiger of the cave. Here I will for you see. That is a cave.
Oh, I love the crown. This is a great forest.
This is a cave. The king and the all animals is fun and enjoy to get to. This is now too. And all of the animals in here need to fall away. And just the king alone and everyone is goat, and that is the king is hungry and not one can eat and enjoy it them. And here is the forest.
Wow. So Hai Fong is showing what happens during climate change, and when we hurt the forest, all of the plants went away, the trees went away. Because of that, all the animals disappeared. And now look at this. He's showing how the forest was cut down. Excellent job. Let's keep watching.
The tree is fall down and died. Here's a red tiger. All the climbing trees make other tree and animal to tree fall down and animal go away.
Excellent.
Let's have one animal live in there is tiger. They know have friends to play and eat with them, and he's born and nothing to eat, and he's trained in a freezer. Here, and before you see the white tiger. Here, he is now to eat, and he is freezer is like this. Like
very good. So the white tiger is endangered of being extinct for this very reason. This is excellent, Hai Fong. Very good. You put a lot of work into this, and I'm very impressed. I got a lot of really, really good homework. Oh my goodness. It was amazing. And so many of you did it. I was really, really happy. So here's Cherry's homework. Cherry, can you tell us what the weather is like in the morning and what you drew?
It's a little bit of cold and a little bit of hot.
Excellent, you're right. Maybe we say it's chilly, just a little cold. Very nice. And beautiful drawing. All of these are great drawings. I like that you colored. Here's Suri's. Suri wrote some really, really good things in here about the sun setting, the sun rising. She drew the moon and the stars. Here's Kaki's. Kaki, very nice. Wonderful job. Her morning says it's a little bit cold because the sun is rising. Here's Hanlin, very good. Hanlin, could you tell us what the weather's like in the afternoon?
The sun comes up and it is hot.
Excellent, the sun comes up and it is hot. Very good. All right, and here is Sup. Sup, very nice drawing and very good handwriting. Sup, what is the weather like? What do you think the weather is like in the afternoon?
It's very hot.
Very hot, good. Why is it so hot?
Because the sun makes it hotter.
Very good, excellent work. All right, here we have Dinman. Wonderful drawing, Dinman. I love your drawing of the evening. It's beautiful with the bridge. Dinman, what did you draw for the evening and what is the weather like?
The evening is cooler.
Cooler, very nice, Dinman. Excellent work and really nice drawings. Dami, some beautiful coloring here. This is Zoyman, very nice Zoyman. Katie, very pretty. All right, here's Kitty's. Very good, excellent. And all right, this is Bo's, very nice Bo. Bo, what did you write for the evening?
It is still a little bit cold.
In the morning, yes. What about in the nighttime?
My mom said evening is 6 o'clock to the morning.
So I think there's a little mistake here. So in the morning, you're right, it's a little bit. The noon is the afternoon when it's hot. And right here where the sun is setting, that's the evening. And after the sunset, when the moon is out, that is nighttime. So afternoon, evening, and nighttime. Very good description. And here's Jenny's. Very beautiful drawing, Jenny. The only thing is in the afternoon, does it get colder when the sun is high? Or does it get hotter in the afternoon? Jenny?
Hotter.
Yeah, it gets hotter in the afternoon because the sun is all the way up in the sky. Okay, here's Haifeng's homework. Very nice drawing, Haifeng. Haifeng, what is the weather like in the night time, at night?
Cold.
Cold, very nice. Excellent work, Haifeng. So let's get started on today's class, the water cycle. We're continuing with weather patterns. The water cycle is a weather pattern. Let's find out why. Zoyman, is there water in the air?
Yes.
Yes, very good, there is. Is there water on the Earth's surface? Fred?
Yes.
Yes, there is water on the Earth's surface. What are some bodies of water, Fred? What's an
Ocean.
Ocean? Excellent. Ocean, lake, river. How does the water get from the air to the surface? How does it get there, Katie?
The water falls from the clouds.
Yes, it falls from the clouds as what? What is that called? Do you know it, Katie?
No.
Rain, right? Rain, when water falls from the sky, it's rain. We can also call it precipitation, and that includes hail, rain, right? Precipitation is any water that comes from the sky. So how does water get from the surface to the air, the other way around? Let's see, how about Michael?
The water gets heated by the sun and then it is in gas state because it is solid, liquid, and gas.
That's perfect. The sun heats it up and turns it into a gas. Now it's back in the sky. Very good. So another question, what is a cycle? Simon, why don't you give it a try? What do you think a cycle is?
Cycle is a living thing. Is a circle of a living thing that something that happens again, like a cycle of a frog.
Okay, so you're thinking of life cycle. That's an example of a cycle. Circle that happens again and again. I'll put examples over here. So we have life cycle as an example. So Simon, why do you think a bicycle is called a cycle?
Because people use the two wheels around and around again. They
Exactly.
keep going and the wheels keep going around.
Very good. It goes like this, around and around and around, like a cycle. That's why it's called a bicycle. Very nice. So a cycle happens again and again, like a life cycle. So we have a circle that happens again and again. So something that keeps on repeating, which is the same as what? Something that keeps on repeating is also very similar to a pattern, right? Patterns happen over and over again. A cycle is a kind of pattern. It happens over and over again. Let's read that all together. A cycle right here. Ready?
A cycle is a pattern that happens over and over again.
Very good. Excellent. So that is a cycle, just like the wheel on a bicycle. Oh, so what do you think the water cycle is? Dami, what do you think the water cycle is?
This is a pattern.
It is a pattern, you're right, because it's a cycle. So what kind of pattern do you know with the water? How could the water move in a cycle like this?
They evaporate and they move to another place and they go down and they go to there again.
Yeah, and they're gonna turn into rain. Excellent, Dami. Right on the nose. Here is the water cycle. See how this arrow's moving around? It evaporates, turns into clouds, and then there's precipitation, rain or snow. And it happens again and again and again in a pattern, in a cycle. Where does the water go? Let's have Kuhn read this. Yeah, can you give me an example of a weather pattern?
Rain, cloud, rain, cloud.
Excellent. Nuna, can you give me an example of another weather pattern? Maybe like what we did for homework? That was a pattern. What was the pattern you showed for homework? Morning and then?
Morning, afternoon, evening, night.
Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Over and over and over. That's a pattern. Very good, Nina. What weather patterns and the water cycle are both patterns? Why is the movement from Earth's surface into the air and back again called a pattern? Patterns repeat over and over again, right? So why is the movement of water from the surface into the air and back again, why is this a pattern? Does the water go up, back down, and then it never goes up again?
No.
No, it goes back into the sky, right? So what is that? Can you read that for me, Daisy?
It happens over and over again.
Yeah, so the movement of water from the surface to the air and back again. Class, does that only happen one time?
No.
It happens over and over again. What does that make it? If it happens over and over again, it is a everybody. It's a very good. What does the water cycle do to the weather? What does it do to the weather? How about Chi? Chi, what does that do to the weather?
They have rain.
Exactly, you're very right. Eventually we have rain. It makes it rain. Excellent job. So let's go over some words quickly. Let's go over some words. This word is evaporation. Everyone say evaporation.
Evaporation.
Here's the definition. Ruby, can you read the definition of evaporation?
Evaporate means to turn from a liquid into a vapor or gas.
Very good, Ruby. It turns from a liquid into a vapor or a gas, like in this picture or this cup of coffee. What makes something evaporate, Nancy? What makes something evaporate?
When it's cooling down, it usually evaporates air off because it releases a gas out because it's very hot, you know, and then it releases gas out, so it'll get cooler.
Very good, exactly. So it's the heat. The liquid turns into, it evaporates and turns into a gas when it's hot. What about condensing? What do you think condensing means? Suri, what do you think it means based on these pictures?
Dry ice can turn to gas that they didn't turn to liquid.
You're right. That's, I guess, extreme evaporation. Evaporate. So what do you think?
It gets colder, or it rains.
Excellent. It gets colder, it makes rain, condenses from a gas to a liquid. So evaporates, liquid, to gas, condense, gas, to liquid when it gets colder. Bo, can you read this for me, please?
It means to make something smaller. The gas turns into a liquid when it cools down.
So the gas turns into a liquid when it cools down. So everyone show me your liquid. Here's your liquid. I'm gonna add heat to it. It gets hot, it gets hot. It's a gas. Show me the gas. Now it gets cold, brr, and it gets tighter and tighter. Now it's fallen back into the lake. It's a liquid again. It gets hot. It gets cold. What happens? It gets cold. Good. It condenses. It condenses into a liquid. Nice work. The water on the outside of your water bottle, that's from the air. The air touching your water bottle gets cold and it turns into a liquid on your bottle. Raise your hand in your video if your water bottle, if your cold water has gotten wet. That's from condensing. The air condensed because your water was cold. Okay, now that we've learned that, let's take a look at the water cycle. Let's see. The first part here. Kaki, can you read this for me? The first big box.
The sun heat makes water
Evaporate.
or change to a gas. The gas is pushed up the midst cooler air.
Very good. What do these wavy lines show coming out of the water? What do those wavy lines show? Zoyman?
Evaporation.
Yeah, it shows the water going into the air. What makes liquid evaporate, Zoyman?
The sun.
Exactly, the sun's heat. So if it rains all night, the hot afternoon sun will make it evaporate. The next one. Dinman, can you read this one, please?
Then the gas cool and condense or changes into tiny drops of water. The drop from clouds.
Excellent. So the gas gets cold and condenses into water, and the water drops form clouds. So the gas goes from this into this, a cloud that's condensed. So what happens when the evaporated gas cools down? Suri?
The gas cool and condense or change into tiny drops of water that drop from clouds.
Very good. So when the gas cools down, it turns into clouds. Next one. Sup, can you read this one?
The water drops join to make bigger ones. The drops fall as precipitation.
Excellent pronunciation. Wow, Sup. Good work on precipitation. So the water drops get bigger and bigger in the clouds until it precipitates. It rains, precipitation. All right, last one. Simon, could you give this one a read?
Precipitation flows into rivers, lakes, and oceans. Then the water cycle starts again.
Very good. So where does the rain go, Simon?
They go up in the air. The gas go up into the air, into the clouds, and the cloud cannot hold as much water as they can, and the clouds start to drop into the water on the lake.
Very good. And then it happens again, right? And again and again and again, because it's a cycle, a pattern. Excellent work, everybody. So what do the arrows show? Danny, what
Arrows show The steps.
Animal?
Cycle.
Yeah, the cycle of what?
Where the evaporation goes.
So evaporation, rain, you're really close. The so where the what goes? The what is
goes.
Yes, thank you. The arrows show where the water's going. The water's going up, it goes over land, it comes down, it goes in the water. Up, over, down. It shows where the water goes. All right, let's do this really quickly. Everyone draw a line from the word to the definition. One nice line. Ready, set, draw. What about the other two? All right, they evaporates from a liquid to a gas because of heat from the sun, condenses from a gas to a liquid to precipitation because it's colder up there. Okay, tomorrow we're going to be playing water cycle practice games. We'll be playing games for almost the whole class. So make sure you do your homework to practice the water cycle so that you can actually play and have fun. So your homework is to draw the water cycle. Write what happens at each step. It could be a sentence, it could just be one word, but show the arrows and write evaporate, condense, precipitation, and label your body of water. Is it a lake, an ocean, a river? So draw the water cycle with the arrows and write what happens at each step. And everyone, remember, tomorrow I should see, when you all hold up your chart, I should see 2 days with precipitation in centimeters, or 2 days of what the temperature is. So everyone, remember, check your rain gauge and check the weather. It only takes 1 minute.
Yes.
There should be 2 days. And is everyone going to draw the water cycle?
Yes.
Yes. That way we can play games tomorrow. Yay. Okay. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.